Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Yards off the ball. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught quickly. Makes the defender miss. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. An empty set now, 5 wide. It's Smith. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB is changing the play at the line. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. Will not be brought down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. They'll run it to the left.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Smith. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll use the ground game here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Fighting him off. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
2nd down play coming up. And now the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 45. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh, boy, really good execution. Unfortunately, he didn't come down in bounds for the 1st down. That was a critical stop by the defense.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll ride the back again here. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Smith. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, sacked.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Going after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. He's past the marker and still going. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. And there's the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll hand it off. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 33-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets paid on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would love to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Handoff running right.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
from the 40. The offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Smith. Quick throw to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
2nd down after that previous play. He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Roberts. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Receiver in motion now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab made by the tight end. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he does it. So now we got a fourth down.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. He's stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half. That's a design quarterback keeper. Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for a halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. offense back on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. To throw, it's Smith. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That one play has split field position. First down to the opponent's 44. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense now operating in empty. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's second down here. QB keeper all the way. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. To the air, it's Smith. Grab near the sticks. It's Pringle. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And that one's picked off. What a play. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school and shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Back to pass. It's Smith. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Mustangs come to the line in a hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Motion now from the tight end. Back to throw. It's Smith. Makes a quick grab. Some hard running there through a tackle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. State offense comes back onto the field. So in this position, a couple of things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? It's as for Middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got
stake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
On the run, it's Davison. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's a bootleg here. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Second down incompletion. They'll have to convert here on third down and 8. He keeps it on the design run. Got the first down and still motoring. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Dropping back, it's Smith. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And they've got him.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility of what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. To the air, it's Smith. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Touchdown, Mustangs. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Sends right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. Back to throw. It's Smith. some room. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, SMU. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here?
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snides the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Can he make it to the marker? He's found some room at the 45. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Caught behind the line. It's Davison. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember that clock is ticking.
Runs through the defender. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looking to scramble. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone. He'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Handoff from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Here's the second down play. Look out, room to run here. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Tremendous crowd atmosphere now in the final minute of play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they hand it off to the back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Crucial play here. They go to the air. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Fourth down conversion using a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get the line quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Smith. The receiver makes the catch. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass gets home. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. No press here, the defense backing away. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on first down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now. It's third down and long on their side of the 50.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep for late game heroics. One last pass at St. Paul is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial game. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.